Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Non-traditional video today. We're getting ready for a race, but it's not going to be on a bike. If you followed me the last couple of years, you'll know I don't run. I don't really like running, but the one exception is I will run with my mom when she asks me to. And this year, we're heading to California to do the Disneyland Half Marathon. In the past, got one of the pictures here. We've done the Disney World. Her and I have done the Disney World Marathon. We've done the marathon once, and then the Dopey Challenge, which is 5K, 10K half, and full marathon. 4 races, 4 days. We've done that 2 years, and this year we kind of want to do something different. And Disneyland's actually going under construction starting this year, and the Disneyland races are going to be postponed for the foreseeable future. And we kind of saw it as an opportunity, like, hey, why don't we try to do the one in California, do the Disneyland race? So that's where we're heading to. So today I'm going to be kind of going over how I prepare for this trip. Like I said, it's not a bike race. It's a little bit different, a lot less tools, a lot less equipment, but still kind of fun to kind of go into how I prepare for a race, whether it is on a bike or running. So today I'm going to be going through my packing list, what I bring for not just a race, but this is still kind of a vacation. So let's get after it. Let's see what I'm bringing. So to start off, every great trip starts with a packing list. So on here, I just did a notes pad. I know for bike races, I'll do the full organizational chart that I have on Google Sheets, but for this, it's really just a packing list. The true equipment stuff that I need is so minor, and I'm not prepping a bike or anything. I'm just making sure there's laces on my shoes. So just a packing list is really all I need. So in here, I broke it up with what piece of luggage I'll be putting in. So I have backpack, roller carry-on, and roller checked. Kind of the philosophy I use is the most important things go in the backpack, and as it gets least important is when you'll start hitting the checked bag. I've never had issues with losing a checked bag, but it's not something I'm necessarily willing to risk. Much like your shoes with cycling, I don't want to have to worry about finding a replacement pair of shoes when we get to the race. So I'll put this down. First things first, pull out the backpack, and right in there I have my running shoes. I have a pair of On Cloud Masters. I wore these last year at the Disney World Marathon Weekend, did the 5 and half marathon on these, and overall I was pretty happy with them. The shoes I ran in the marathon, I like them, but they kind of messed up my feet a bit. So for this race, going with these, I know I had no issues with them. And I think for the half marathon, oh yeah, I guess I didn't say that. Yes, we are going for the half marathon, but we're doing the Dumbo Double Dare challenges. I'm pretty sure the right name. So it's a half marathon Sunday, the 10K on Saturday. So we'll be doing the 2 races, and those will be my shoes for both. And then also in there, in my backpack, I have these little organizers that I got from the trip to Worlds, and I have all my running apparel in here. So socks, shorts, my Nopinz running singlets, and then some throwaway shirts to have on over while we're in the corral just to stay warm. So all of that's going to be going in my backpack. Like I said, these are the things that I know I'm going to need, and so I keep them close to me. I know I'm going to have my backpack on me at all times. So just, if you really are going to need it, keep it in the backpack. Alright, so before I go over the rest of the stuff that I have on this pile, I'm going to go over the stuff that I don't have right now, set aside because it's stuff I'm still using every day just in my daily life. So I haven't packed those yet, but I have them written down, so let's go over them real fast. So to start, top one, heart rate monitor, my strap right here. At this given second, I'm still riding the bike. Still got a couple rides left before the trip, so heart rate monitor still set aside for me to use on the bike. And this really isn't on the packing list, but I have also my Garmin watch that I'll be using to track the runs. I wear it every day, so it's not really something I have on the packing list, but I still wanted to highlight it. Second, headphones, AirPods. Once again, it's not really something I pack because I'll just kind of attach them to my backpack. I use them every day. But for traveling, gotta have a good pair of headphones. So my regular set is just AirPods. Phone chargers, kind of self-explanatory. My iPad, which you see is in my hand, so it's not packed because I'm currently using it to pack. Next would be my vlogging camera. I'm going to do my best to vlog the trip and the races. And I think, like I said, it's pretty self-explanatory why I don't have the vlog camera packed right now, because I'm using it to film this video. Supplements, I guess I can grab that real fast. Don't mind me. Okay, I'm back. I have just my weekly pill organizer with just my creatine, magnesium, vitamin D, all that good stuff. All the pills that I take, I just keep in this weekly organizer. Like I said, I'm still taking my pills every day, so don't have this packed yet, but on the day of the trip, I will throw this in my luggage. So we'll put that aside. Next would be my sleeping items. So I put all my sleeping items in this little bag. I got earplugs. I will have melatonin in here. And then I have my sleeping mask. So sleep's the most important thing as an athlete outside of nutrition. So having the sleep bag, I'll keep that one. That will also be in my backpack. So on a flight, I'll have a late flight. I'm going to want to try to sleep. So pump melatonin, earplugs in to stay quiet, stay focused, and then the mask to block out any light so I can at least try to get some sleep before the flight. Next, my planners, my notebooks, pens, and highlighters. I keep a daily planner with all my to-do lists, so that'll be coming with me. And then that's it. Yeah, everything else is sitting in this pile. First things first, pair of Crocs. After you're done racing, your feet, your legs are going to be sore. Some people like recovery slides. I'm a Crocs guy. Crocs, ride or die. So I'll have this for just kind of probably lounging around. I'll still have like normal good walking shoes for walking the parks and stuff, but for immediately after, love a good pair of Crocs. So those will be going in the suitcase. I won't bring my Normatecs just because they are quite big, but next best thing is the massage gun. So I got my Hyperice massage gun that I'll bring with all different attachments. I have it in this carrying case, but it'll just fit right in my suitcase. Makes my life easy. Next, this is a bit incomplete, but this is where I put, like, when I'm racing or when I'm traveling, my Garmin, heart rate monitor, all that stuff. So it's not completely done because I still have to put my heart rate monitor in it, but I'll have the safety pins to put our numbers in, and then I got sunglasses in here. Heart rate monitor will go right there. So once I'm done with all that stuff, I'll put it in here, pack away my luggage. Shoulder bag. I put like my wallet, phone, and stuff in here. Just added security, I guess. I don't always like having stuff in my pocket, and just having the little shoulder bag's nice and convenient. You just throw it over, keep all your important belongings in there, and I don't know, it's a fun color. So I'll have my shoulder bag with me. Next, water bottle with a little carabiner to attach to whatever. I'll get to electrolytes and just staying hydrated in a second, but having a good water bottle that you can bring everywhere you go through the airport, through the parks, just to stay hydrated, so that you're not going into the race in the red, dehydrated, underfueled, whatever it may be. Have a good water bottle. Keep it with you. Toiletries, self-explanatory. Stay clean. Don't be stinky. So toiletries, soap, deodorant, toothbrush, nail clippers if I need it. Just your normal toiletry bag. We'll start getting into, well, we already did start, but the last of my running stuff. So in here, we got a running cap. We got a, should I pull this out because it's pretty sweet. Got from a new sponsor, Carbs Fuel. So I got the Carbs Fuel running hat. Excited to bring that out. And then I got my Shocks running headphones, a running belt with some water bottles in it. I don't really think I'll need that for the 10K, but definitely for the half marathon, I'll want to have my own little bottles with some nutrition in there. So I'll rock that definitely for the half, maybe for the 10K. And then in this bag, this one's quite heavy, but I got all my nutrition in here. So I have some electrolyte packets, some protein shakes, some protein bars, some Carbs Fuel gels, some Kodiak oatmeal packets for pre-race, since the race is at like 5 a.m. I think they want us there around 3:34. So it's a very early start. Nothing's going to be open. So the oatmeal packets, great to have in the morning at the hotel. And then, yeah, protein shakes, protein bars, just good for recovery. These will all go in my check bag. When I wasn't sure if I was going to bring a check bag or not, I was just going to bring the protein bars, but I've decided just to have a little extra room. I'm sure I'll be walking away with plenty of souvenirs from Disneyland. So I was like, I'll just bring some protein shakes for my stockpile. So that's everything in this bag. And then last thing I'm bringing is just clothes. So I have all of my regular clothes, t-shirts, pants, shorts, socks, underwear. It's all in these bags. These organized bags are super nice. I hadn't used them before until we went to Europe, and I just knew I was going to have so much stuff. So got these. Like I said, it makes it super easy. Everything's organized by what type it is. Regular clothes, running clothes, nutrition. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's just nice. Or yeah, I had also the other running stuff in there, and then just some other stuff in here. I got some gifts and packages that I had to bring to my mom. But overall, it's pretty straightforward. But it still could be new for some people. Just my philosophy of how I like to package stuff. I wanted to kind of show you guys, and like I said, the packing list. Always start with one. Whether it's on an iPad, on your phone, Google Sheet, make a packing list. Doesn't always have to be super complex, but definitely do something. Yeah. Like I said, non-traditional video. Hopefully, less ums. I know that was a comment on one of the previous videos. It is something I'm very well aware of, something I'm working on. And I had probably a couple more takes on this than I'd like to admit, trying to minimize those ums. So, as I do every video, I get more comfortable. I get a little bit better. Hopefully, everyone saw a little bit of improvement on this one, both on my speaking and just the content as a whole, even if it is just a little bit different than my normal cycling videos, but it's a breath of fresh air. That's all I have. I'm done. Nothing more to say on my packing list. I will probably just do a full weekend vlog for the race, but if you guys want to kind of keep track of me, how I'm doing, definitely follow me on my socials. I'll still do daily updates on there, whether it is stories or just regular posts. But that's all I got. I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.